going to be very easy. All I want you to do is sit there and be doted upon.
Oh, I can handle that!
Yes. You will soon know why we didn't want a child in the chair. Now, what will happen is each of these players will come up and say, "Darling, our love is like a blank, bada boom ching." You guys will supply the blanks. We will supply the bada boom ching. So what we will need first is, let's go with a famous event in history.
Moon landing.
The moon landing. Let's go with the moon landing in 5,
4, 3, 2, 1. Darling, our love is like the moon landing. It was one small step for one guy, but one giant leap for men.
Darling, our love is like the moon landing. We went where no man had gone before.
Darling, our love is like the moon landing. I think it was fake.
Darling, our love is like the moon landing. I had no clue there'd be so many craters.
Our love was like the moon landing. We never came out fair.
Darling, our love is like the moon landing. It was on TV.
Darling, our love was like the moon landing. If you hadn't held on to me, I would have just floated away.
Darling, our love is like the moon landing. Because you're like a rocket to the moon, and I have a dark side.
Darling, our love is like the moon landing. Because it's cold and you should vacuum.
Darling, our love is like the moon landing. 1969.
Two people go down to the surface, but one has to stay up in orbit.
Let's have a household item.
Spoon.
A spoon. I think we all, okay, let's do spoon, not that way.
Darling, our love is like a spoon. There's never enough time.
Our love is like a spoon. Really, it's rather quite pointless.
Darling, our love is like the moon landing. Or a spoon. Either way, I still can't get you to balance on my nose.
Darling, our love is like a spoon. In it, your nose looks far too big.
Darling, our love is like a spoon. There is no spoon. Awkward, let's have a celebrity.
Hulk Hogan!
Hulk Hogan!
Darling, our love is like Hulk Hogan. When they close the door, all you hear is,
Oh yeah!
Darling, your love is like Hulk Hogan. Roided up, tanned, and just oiled all over.
Darling, our love is like Hulk Hogan. We have some flaws, but we can hide them with a bandana.
Darling, our love is like Hulk Hogan. A vicious series of body slams.
Darling, our love is like Hulk Hogan. We make a heck of a tag team.
Darling, our love is like Hulk Hogan. Take a chair to the back and we keep on going.
Darling, our love is like Hulk Hogan. For you, my heart is on steroids.
Darling, love is like Hulk Hogan. It would break lesser men.
Darling, our love is like Hulk Hogan.
Because this Saturday at 4 o'clock, we're going down!
school, right?
Yes, I do.
What's your major?
I'm not there yet. But I'm not a minor, so don't worry.
What are you closest to? What are you leaning towards?
Actually, I'm sort of branching off into the acting field, so.
Actor. Our love is like an actor. Darling.
Our love is like an actor. It's all fake.
Darling, our love is like an actor. You have to wear lots of makeup before I'll look at you.
Darling, our love is like an actor. Specifically, it's a lot of no theater.
Darling, our love is like a great actor. You would win the Academy Award every time. Darling, our love is like an actor, which means our love is kind of like a waitress.